G'day, mate. Australian. Here's my grey box evaluation of my program. So, as you can see, we have the funky dice rolling game where you enter a number between 2 and 5. If you enter a number that's not within that range, you get a nice little error message. And you can see that here where you have your error message. And the actual program itself will only run if the number is within the acceptable range. You've also got up here all your global variables, your initiation, your functions, and then the one event listener, which is quite cool. Then we enter a number that is within the range, so 4, and it gets rid of the error message and brings us straight back to this. You can see here we have quite a bit of a log from that. It goes through step by step and logs everything that happens to it. You can see this here. As it goes, checks if the dice value is 6, and then traces that you got a 6 and you've lost a life. Then same with 1, and same with if it's the same as the number the player has entered, right here. Then at the very end of the entire program, it traces stracker, which is a string that is incremented by this value every time, and stracker basically just keeps track of your score on every single life. And then the final output, which the user sees, is their final score, .toString, and then some nice text to make that a bit easier. So you can see here the funky dice rolling game provides a very enjoyable experience. Thank you very much, and have a good one. Oh wait, no, there's more. Limitations. Okay, so to discuss some kind of limitations, if your lives start on 3, you can see quite clearly here that this program goes on for a long time. Now we actually got lucky with this program because usually it can take up pages and pages and pages of output. A couple of other tests have previously returned values in the 40,000s, which is less than desirable. Because the odds of rolling a 6 are the same as that of rolling a 1, and so therefore you can see that you've got as much chance of losing a life as gaining a life, which not good odds for a game because it means that you can get stuck theoretically in an endless loop of losing a life then gaining a life. And all the while you have another 1/6 of a chance of gaining a point. So you can go through, gain lots of points, and lose a life, gain a life, lose a life, gain a life. And this can compound over a lot of time to cause some significant issues and extraordinarily large numbers. There weren't that many other limitations. That was the main sort of flaw in the logic behind it. It doesn't like, my program personally doesn't like being reset. If you try to enter another value in, so if I enter 15, fortunately I get the error message, but if I then go 4, it just rolls the exact same as it was before because none of the values have been reset. This is something that I would improve on in the future by simply creating another function that resets all the values and then calling that function at the very end of the program. The function would basically just contain these lines of code, which are the basic initialization, and would be called right here. So if I knew how to call a function in Flash, it would be something like that, I'm going to assume, and contain all the stuff needed to reset it. I'm pretty sure that's all I have to say. Have a great weekend, enjoy marking all of this stuff, good sir teacher, and stay on top of it. This is my grey box evaluation of the programming test number 2. Thank you!